First of all, you're so big. On top of that, you're sitting there. Come on.
Insecure boy.
Just like a dwarf.
Insecure boy.
Presentation to be top.
Yeah, not presentation. Oh, it's been a while, but yeah, we are back with the next episode of the Fantasy Premier League chat. We have Rocketman in the house along with Big Man Joe, and yeah, we've missed I think the past 2 game weeks. So what we are going to do is go back and just have a brief look at them, and then now that all the upcoming fixtures are coming in like hot and fast till the end of the year, so we'll just give a preview of basically the last few game weeks for 2020, and we close at that. Yeah, sounds good.
So coming to which was our previous game week 13, yeah. Game week 13, we'll talk about how we performed there. My points were pretty average, to be honest. 46 points, with Martinez being one of the top scorers in my team. Actually is the top scorer along with Son. Son did, I think he played Liverpool?
Yeah.
He played Liverpool and he scored the brace, so yeah, it sounded well that game week. My captain choice with Fernandes again went wrong. He didn't show up. Martial played well that game, but Fernandes didn't, so yeah, I got 4 points as my captain. Bamford got a decent result with 6 points. I think he scored 1 goal that game week. Chilwell did well with the clean sheet. Chilwell was good against Everton, but yeah, I think he got 1 assist. That's the only thing he got. So yeah, Chelsea since that game week they've been facing a tough time. Actually, they lost to Everton. The next game was Wolves.
Yeah,
they lost to Wolves. Podence and Neto are looking good for Wolves right now in the absence of Raul Jimenez. So yeah, game week 13 was 46 points. It was decent. 14, however, was still average with Martinez being my goalkeeper being one of my top scorers. But yeah, about the Manchester game, Fernandes got 17 points and Grealish also did well with 10 points. But I changed my captain from Fernandes to Kane this time. So you can see my pattern here with the captain choices. Never getting it right, and always it's a miss. Like last week my captain was Fernandes, and this game week I just should have just held on to him but changed Kane. So yeah, I did end up with 57 overall points, which is below average points for that game week, but I think I can still improve on. Now Chilwell's injured, I have to check him out. So Chelsea not counting on anyone except for your choice, Loma. Yeah, might bring him in for the next game week, but I think overall it's been an average game week, 2 game weeks. Let's say. How was yours?
Again, kind of the same. I think Milan, our editor, put both of our points table up here and is going to move out. So credit to Milan for that. That's nicely done. So basically, looking at my fixture for both game week 13 and 14, I think again the captain choice went slightly wrong. I could have gone with a better pick basically. For game week 13, I went with De Bruyne. He scored 4 points, I think just an assist, whereas Son scored 9 points, so I missed out on a couple of points there. Could have got another extra 9 points there, which would have, like, even though it was 5 points above the average for that game week, it could have been much more. Again, with both Martinez and Pope, it's pretty much a toss up between who I put on the who do I play every week. So I think I went for Martinez this time, and then Martinez scores 8, Pope scores 11. So it's just the way it works. So I mean, it's fine, not too bad. Game week 14 as well, kind of the same. I went with De Bruyne, who scored 5 points, and then captain and became 10. But then Fernandes scored 17 points. So I missed out another 17 extra points that I could have scored. So the captain choices, even though it didn't go completely wrong, it still could have been much better. It would have scored a few more points. So a slight small red arrow, with the average points being 60 for that game week, and I scored 54. So overall, two okay game weeks. I think if the captain choices went correct, I would have still maintained the upward form. But not too bad. And now that all the game weeks are coming up and fast, till pretty much the end of the year. We have one on Boxing Day, we have one from 28, 29, and the 1st of Jan, and then up till the 4th of Jan. So, remembering who to captain will be an issue, and also, just making sure, you're putting the right players at the right time will be key. So, let's go back to game week 13, and let's see who scored the most number of points for West.
So game week this guy Vishnu Nair.
Is it him?
Yeah.
Okay, 76. I see two. Even Chirag also with 76. So.
Yeah, this is starting to become a familiar name here. Vishnu Nair again getting it right this game week. He, I think, Captain Grealish. Grealish with 20 points. That was a bold move again.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone is able to see Milan. Hopefully you keep Vishnu Nair's team here. This is for game week 13 or 14?
14.
Yeah. So I think again I feel you could have scored a little bit more. You had Grealish scored 10 points, and captain fixture was, but then you have Salah there with 16 and you have Vardy there with 12.
Isn't this the same guy that took the captain Salah?
Yeah, I think I don't know if it's him or
it was Salah. Yeah.
So again, there was
why didn't you go with Salah again? Is the question. If you are watching this video, drop down let us know. Pulisic is an interesting choice. Decent return with 6 points. Vardy, bold move against Spurs. But he did deliver.
He is in form the last few games.
So overall a pretty good game week with 76 points, which is very good. So that would be our joint top performer.
I'm gonna just check Chirag's team. Warner Bros. is the name of his team. Milan will keep it up here. He went for, I think, a bench boost. He played the bench boost. And didn't go well. But his captain choice went pretty well with Fernandes. So that was good.
Bruno, Grealish and Vardy, his difference makers here. Cresswell is also an interesting choice. I was very keen on this guy because he is their set piece taker and he has good conversion rate as well and good assists for the defender as well, and he gets points for the clean sheet. And he has good game weeks coming up: Brighton, Southampton, Everton. And then he has a blank game week, that's something to worry about, and Burnley, West Brom. It looks like a good run for him. And so if you're looking into any West Ham guys, Antonio is injured for now, so Cresswell will be the top choice if you're just looking into West Ham. Grealish, however, will not be in the books for me, at least because he has Chelsea, Manchester and Tottenham coming up. So Grealish, I wouldn't keep him myself. But Zaha and Crystal Palace, they have been a little erratic, haven't they? So they haven't been really consistent, and he has been consistent this season compared to his rest of the seasons. But again, Crystal Palace, it's a hit or miss. So and their fixtures as well: Aston Villa, Leicester, and Sheffield. Sheffield is an easy fixture, but again, given the inconsistency of Crystal Palace, I wouldn't look into Crystal Palace players.
Grealish, I would say keep him. Chirag, if you are tuning in, keep him maybe till game week 15 and then swap him out for the next 3 games. I would say Chelsea, United, as well. I highly doubt that he would score a lot of points. I mean, even though Aston Villa are kind of still playing okay, compared to what they were leading the Premier League for a small period of time. They are playing fine. I think Southampton and West Ham are doing a lot better compared to them. So I think keep him for another game week and maybe strip him out for the next 3 weeks. That's what I would say.
A team to look into, I think, is Man City. Man City have a decent run of fixtures coming up.
Yeah.
And they look like they're in good form.
Are they in good form? At least from what I'm seeing, I don't see them playing that well. I mean, if you have De Bruyne, I would say still keep him, but bringing in players, I would not.
De Bruyne is a choice, yeah. Would you look into Cancelo or Mahrez?
If I haven't been following Pep Roulette if he's been doing it as regularly as he's done in the last few seasons, but I think he's just recently changed to John Stones and Eric Garcia at centre back. So, and then again with midfield, I think De Bruyne is the only constant. If he's fit, he pretty much starts. So, I would say if you really want to bring someone in for City, looking at the fixtures coming up, then I would say De Bruyne. But I don't really have any announcement. What's the argument for Cancelo? What are you looking into?
Cancelo is being started regularly on all the games for Man City, and he's running up and down, getting assists, getting clean sheets if they do. So he got 8 points last game week.
Okay.
So I've seen many people looking into Cancelo, and his points are 6, 6, 1, 8 for the past 4 game weeks. So I think, like, considering that he wouldn't get swapped out, he is a good defender to look into, considering that they have good run of fixtures coming up. But good run of fixtures is what Liverpool have. Liverpool have West Bromwich Albion, Newcastle and Southampton coming up.
Who do you get? Because I had Trent for a long time and he was not. I mean, FPL wise, he wasn't really playing well, but he was still an insane beast, one of the best players in the world on pitch. So it's very weird that they would bring it. I had Jota for a while, he got injured. Maybe I think Salah is a safe choice. Robertson is getting on to assists. He gets into goals as well sometimes. Salah, Mane and Robertson would be the ones you would want to look into if you want to get in Liverpool boys for the Christmas. The Boxing Day. Mane is 1 goal from the last 9 fixtures, so remember that if you are getting him. So yeah.
But he did also score 2 in that 7-0 thrashing of.
I mean that skews the results. It's obviously not it's a one-off, so don't look too much into that.
So so that way the safe choice would be Salah or Robertson for now. That would be Liverpool boys. Chelsea, Chilwell is injured, so no Chilwell. Zuma, would you?
I would still keep him.
Still keep him.
If you haven't, still keep him. If you have Chilwell, I would say make the lateral move. Or bring in Cancelo. I think they're similar prices.
So Chelsea will be playing Arsenal on Boxing Day, which is an interesting fixture, and Aston Villa and Man City. So not the greatest run of fixtures, but given Arsenal's performance this season, I would say hold on to Chelsea players if you want to up until game week 16, where they play Aston Villa, and after that you can switch them off because they have blank game week also coming up. So I wouldn't hold on to them much longer than that. Mount, I think.
When is the blank game week? I don't think you should transfer him there. Maybe game 16, game week 17.
18 is the blank. So
just put them on the bench. I think not too much of a problem. Or free hit rate on your game week 18 is pretty good. I think 2, 4, 6, 8. Just 10 guys playing the blank. So I think
Mount is a pretty good steal for 6.9 million. He's getting onto assists. Chelsea have scored 8 goals this season from set pieces. From out of that, I think 5 are deliveries from Mount, and that's the highest scoring set piece scoring team in Premier League right now. So Mount, for given his value at 6.9 million, he's a good buy, I think. Wolves, however, Podence and Neto looked very deadly against Chelsea the other day when we were watching. But given their fixtures coming up, Tottenham and United, I wouldn't.
In general, I wouldn't bring in any Wolves player right now because they're kind of they have. I mean, before that game week, they didn't score a goal in almost 5 hours. So you can see, like, they just form isn't there, and then conceding late goals and all that shit keeps happening. So yeah, it was a good fixture for them. I think Podence and a couple of them did pretty well, but I would still say be careful with who you're bringing in. So, tough fixtures ahead. So I would say hold on.
We'll look into the coming 3 game weeks up until 1st Jan, week by week, because they are very close to each other. One is on Boxing Day 26th, and the next one starts on 28th, and the next one starts on 1st Jan on New Year's. So we'll talk about the Boxing Day fixtures. A lot of fixtures there. Who do you look into? Which fixture? I'd say Arsenal, Chelsea.
Yeah, for Saturday's fixture, I would say Leicester United, Arsenal, Chelsea. I think those two are pretty standout. And then on Sunday, I think Liverpool is okay fixture, and then Wolves Spurs is pretty interesting. So I would say 3 fixtures on Saturday and Sunday that look pretty good. So
if anyone's thinking of getting KDB in, would you advise them against it? Or no? Given Man City's fixtures against Newcastle, Southampton.
I would say bring him in. I don't see a problem with that. But then if you are going for 12 million KDB, that's already that's assuming that they already don't have Fernandes and Salah. So fitting in those 3 is, I think, is extremely hard. So even I don't have all 3 of them. I have to. So I think you have to pick between 2 12 million or 30 million choices. You either have to go with Salah, or you either have to go with Fernandes or KDB. I think you can fit 2 out of 3, or I don't think you can fit 3 out of 3. Kane is also there in my team, so I can't fit.
Who would you choose among those 3? Salah, KDB, and Fernandes?
Fernandes, 100%. I think Fernandes is here to stay. Between Salah and KDB, it's kind of a toss-up. Do you want the assists? Do you want the goals? Salah, I think he's been scoring a goal per game.
Liverpool are getting back to shape now.
I mean, they were always up to shape. It's just FPL-wise, do they get the points or not? So, Salah, I think he's been scoring a goal or an assist pretty much every game week. So I would say okay. I mean, that's pretty solid as well. I already have KDB, so I don't think I'm going to make lateral move. I think KDB should. I hope he balances the points that Salah has. And if you have Kane and Son, or either or, I would say still keep him. I think they're just assisting, or one scores, the other assists each other. So it's a pretty good combination track.
Going to game week 16, which starts on Monday, the 28th of December.
No predictions this time around.
Yeah, no predictions. It's hard to keep track of the predictions. And most of the time they turn out to be not good or very stupid anyway. So there I think we have Manchester United and Wolves, which is an interesting fixture.
Everton Man City, I would say, is pretty good.
Because both have been inspiring lately. So.
I mean, Everton won against Spurs, so I mean, considering how Everton was, I think the first 10 game weeks, they had a bit of dip in form, but they are still there and thereabouts. They have DCL the beast, so they are still playing well. Ancelotti is getting the tune out of them.
So that would be, I think, the only interesting fixture out of that game week.
I feel Everton will beat City there. Just a feeling.
No, that's a prediction.
Yeah, that's a prediction. Just the way the teams are playing right now, I watched the City versus, I think, what was the last game? I think game 14. That's wrong. Very, very lackluster, very ordinary, and that's considering their own, what their standards are, not comparing them to anyone else. So that is the looking at the way they're playing, it doesn't seem good. And then Everton, they just have more physicality, more aggression, and City will not be able to cope with that. Or they might. Let's see.
Then that is the 28th game week. The next one is the first New Year's game week.
New Year's game week. Spurs and Leeds looks pretty nice, and then Chelsea, Man City on the 3rd.
Chelsea and Man City will be a good watch. Good. Man City is in 8th right now, if I'm not wrong. And Chelsea is in 6th.
That's very, very weird to see that.
Yeah. So, if you don't notice though, last time we did the game week, Spurs and Liverpool were leading. Now Liverpool is still leading, but Spurs was leapfrogged by
because they lost the last 2 games. So they lost to Everton, and then they lost to they lost 1-0 to someone. No, they lost to Liverpool, and then they lost to Everton. Yeah.
So how the tables have turned? Turntable.
I would stick to your Spurs assets. I don't think they're going anytime soon. So.
Spurs assets, you mean either? No.
You know who they are. So I mean, just looking at the way they play, I think I was tuning into Spurs Everton. I think that was the last game week. They're playing very much like when Mourinho was at Real Madrid. It's just very, very tight defense, and then once they get the ball, just boom on the counter attack. And then that's just feeding into the way Son and Kane play. Kane is the guy up front who's going to open up the defense, and then Son is going to run behind. It's been, it's not as exciting as that Real Madrid team, but it's still, from a Spurs perspective, they are getting the results that way. So here and there, I think a few losses is fine. I think they will do them.
Last time you said West Ham are doing great. But now you're seeing Southampton in top 5.
No, I told you. I mean, I had Westergaard right from the start. He's still going to be there for me. I don't see anyone Redmond or Bednar. I don't see anyone else really, from an FPL standpoint, getting proper points. But if you have Westergaard, I would still say keep him. And Southampton are doing great. I kind of expected that when Hasenhüttl came, from what he did with Leipzig. He was playing insane with that team, and then such a weird season he had his first season. Nothing was happening for him, and now they're playing the way he wants, and it's nice to see. Yeah.
So I think we have covered the next 3 game weeks. So if you have any questions, you can always drop down the comments below. Reply to you. If you want to share the video to any other FPL fans you have, your friends, do share, like, subscribe, all that helps us grow our community. So yeah, that will be our Christmas special episode for the upcoming 3 game weeks, including the Boxing Day. So yeah, till we see you in 2021.
Yeah, and I would say just in general, we have, I think, 3 game weeks to close out the end of the year, and it's been a pretty shitty year with everything going on. So if you're alone, if you don't have anyone, I would say there's a lot of football to watch to close out this year. So enjoy it. Join us in the West Football Discord server. We have a lot of members. I think when we're watching matches, we can definitely watch them together. So it's a great community that we're building there, and we hope to see you there. I think we've covered everything.
Yeah.
I think maybe I just want to go back to just for a short while game week 13. I think maybe I want to see who did pretty well in West. I think Chirag and what was it?
We'll have to scan through.
Those guys did pretty well, pretty insane in game week 14. I'm just going to go one game week back and see who did well in game week 13. Just to make sure we covered everything. Can I see game week 13?
I don't think you can. I think you have to scan through all the
really?
points. Yeah.
Is that how it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because we just finished game week 14, so you will see everyone's result. results. And then,
Everyone's Game Week 14 results, but then you if you want to see the Game Week 13 results, you have to go to each profile and scan through them.
oh, yeah, okay. That's. Okay, that's unfortunate, but okay. I would say. I think we have a couple of people, I think, consistently scoring or outscoring everyone. I would say Ashwin, Vishnu, Chirag, at least for the month of December, have been scoring some insane points, climbing up the ladder. So that's pretty good to see. And the funny part is, I told Sarthak to join this, West just as a player. Just put up a random feed and just leave it, so you'll at least know what's going on. There was one game week where he actually scored very, very close to the highest, and then game week 14 he scored 6 points. And you can see the team is not changed at all. So Sarthak himself is, he hasn't touched his team for a very, very long time.
So that will be all from today's episode, guys. So happy holidays, enjoy Christmas, happy New Year as well. We'll see you in 2021.
Yeah. Ciao, boys. That's pretty much it. See you. Bye bye.
You're still coming.